is 140 meters long, 11 meters in diameter, and weighs a total of 2,600 tons, standing as tall as a 50-story building. If you see such a gigantic object on the road, it would trigger anyone's fear of large objects. This is the world's largest propane-propylene separation tower, produced in Ningbo, Zhejiang, and transported to Penglai, Shandong. Some might ask, how much does it cost to transport this thing? A netizen answered, the cost is 100 million, and the transportation fee is 50 million. This is not an exaggeration. Transporting such a gigantic object involves first loading it onto a ship, then shipping it by sea, and after docking, transporting it overland to its destination, and finally completing the hoisting. Every step incurs significant costs, especially the overland transportation after docking, which is the most challenging and crucial part of the entire process. Therefore, to ensure the transportation process is foolproof, the carrier started planning the transportation scheme 6 months in advance, and the preparation work alone took over a month. To clear obstacles for the transportation equipment, the local area modified over 50 communication and high-voltage lines, reinforced more than 10 bridges, widened over 20 road sections, and acquired over 400 acres of land. Another netizen asked, what if they encounter a toll station? How do they get through? The answer is, to dismantle. Generally, toll stations have extra wide lanes to allow vehicles transporting special cargo to pass through. However, the equipment being transported this time is even wider than the toll station, so it has to be temporarily dismantled. But once the cargo passes through, it has to be rebuilt. All these costs have to be borne by the transportation company itself. So, with the road clearance work completed, how is the 2,600-ton equipment transported? That would be this type of hydraulic flatbed transporter. This transporter is composed of several modules, allowing it to be assembled to the size needed for the cargo. Each row of wheels can move forward, backward, and rotate, enabling it to turn or change direction on the spot. For this transport, the flatbed has over 1,200 wheels, enough to bear the weight of over 2,000 tons. Some people worry whether such heavy cargo would damage the road surface. In fact, the more than 1,200 wheels of the transporter can evenly distribute the weight of the cargo, with each wheel bearing less than 3 tons, which is comparable to the weight of large trucks on the road. Moreover, these wheels are wide and large, so they do not cause significant damage to the road surface. In addition, the transportation process requires a team of personnel for road condition surveys, road clearing, escorting, and mechanical repairs, along with the cooperation of traffic police and road administration to handle any unexpected situations that may arise. Even so, the transport vehicle still needs to move at a slow pace. The total land transportation distance of 6.8 kilometers took a full 34 hours, and the entire process was like ants moving house. Some imaginative netizens asked, with land transportation being so difficult, why not use air transport? Take the world's largest transport aircraft, the Antonov An-225, for example. It has a fuselage length of 84 meters, a wingspan of 88 meters, and a maximum transport weight of only 250 tons. Moreover, this transport aircraft was recently destroyed in a war. Currently, there is no aircraft in the world capable of taking on this task. Once the transportation process is completed, the installation process is also a huge challenge. The lifting equipment used includes a 5,000-ton gantry crane and a 2,000-ton tie crane for auxiliary lifting. It took over 30 hours to finally position this giant on the ground.